Alright there, ladies and gentlemen. I think several of you have been waiting quite eagerly for this Let's Play, but it's finally time to start Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance on the PS2. Last time I checked I wasn't French, Dutch, Spanish or Italian. Should I say German even? So we'll go for English. And yes, this is a spin-off from the classic PC role-playing game Baldur's Gate, but it is completely different from Baldur's Gate. Although Baldur's Gate is in the game. Check out the intro here. Black Isle Studios. They don't exist anymore as far as I'm aware. So you know it's official, I guess. Oh, we got a cute little penguin. Penguin approves of the logo. Excellent. I'm glad that one penguin's happy. Alright, so here we go. At last, the actual main menu of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Hope there's any options we need. I'm going to put subtitles on. Yeah, I'll take the text on just for you guys. Don't think anything else needs to be done here. So, looks like it saves configuration every time we do that. So let's start a new game, shall we? But it's been a while since I've played this. And yes, there is a two-player option for this game. It would have been great for co-op back in the day. It's been a while since I've played this, so we're going to start with the tutorial before we start the main game, since last time I played this was probably about maybe 5 years ago. So I don't really remember much about this game's controls, but I pretty much got the gist. As you can see, this is the, I think it's the Archer character model. Do various things like punch, and it's an overhead hack and slash, basically, is what this game is. So I'll just quickly go through the tutorial here, it shouldn't be too difficult. Right, squares to pick up stuff, okie dokie. Good, now use the action button to pick up the dagger. Yay, okay, select. Alright. I don't think we'll be in this very long. It's starting to come back to me now. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance basics. So yeah, the game is essentially a hack and slash of sorts. Very different to the original Baldur's Gate, which was more traditional sort of RPG in the sense that like you had 6 characters, but like Planescape Torment or all of the classic RPGs at the time. This one was a bit different, but it was pretty good in my opinion. Certainly a few of you seem to enjoy this. So here we are. Melee combat. Alright. Handle that. Oh, wrong way. I think we can handle a couple of rats. So instead of... Okay, thank you. So instead of clicking and sort of casting spells and considering tactical positions and all that, you basically just hack and slash things. There is an element of light RPG play in this, but for the most part, it's pretty hack and slash. There's a bit of strategy involved later on, though. Every time you save the game. Oh, it doesn't do what it will do in the main game, but we'll show up that soon enough. Alright, ranged weapons. Bearing to pick up both the arrows and the bow itself, so we're just going to equip the bow. Of course, we've got to equip the arrows as well, which the game doesn't tell us for some weird reason. It might do it automatically, but I'm not sure. Ah, and you can also quick swap, which I actually did forget about. Okay. So... yeah. That's just to fire a bow. But it was a target we'd have to hit. And if you hold it down, for some reason it has a trace fire. I'm not exactly sure why that is. So that's the end of the tutorial. Pretty simple. And I wasted a good 5 minutes of the Let's Play-ish. Man, it wasn't 5, it was a bit less than that. Alright, I think we're fully warmed up now, so let's not cut any more chitter chatter and get straight into the single player campaign. And I'm going to play on normal. It's challenging enough at times, trust me. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. Which character am I going to play as? Well, based off the comments on the video, this was a close call. There's literally one vote separating all three characters. This was not an easy decision. But the winner is the Elven Sorceress by one vote. I think it went down to something like the Fighter had 5, the Archer had 4, and the Sorceress had 6. Although one of those votes was counted by someone who voted for 2 different characters because they didn't want to see the fighter. But the Elven Sorceress wins, and thus we will be seeing her magical talents in display. So let's do this. There's Baldur's Gate, Act 1. This game has 3 acts. One of them takes place in Baldur's Gate, and the 2 others take place elsewhere. So let's check out the opening cutscene to the game.
You are weary from your travels, but mesmerized at the sight of Baldur's Gate. Not only a town of myth and legend, but also a place where one can find fame and fortune around every corner. It is night as you enter the city, and it seems strangely deserted. But you soon discover that the night holds danger as well. And in an instant, that danger is upon you.
Easy pickings, hey, Karn?
Indeed. Let's see what our little ambush has won us.
Halt! Who goes there?
It's the watch.
Let's get out of here!
Yes, but take the gold. Leave the rest for the watch.
Well, this is a great start.
Damnable thieves. They grow bolder with each passing day.
Still some life in this one. Looks like all they did was make off with some possessions.
Easy, easy there. That's quite a blow you took.
Those thieves that attacked made off with your possessions. But at least you're alive.
They're becoming more bold with each passing day.
You can just say that.
You'd best stay off the streets after the sun sets. It's not safe out here.
You could seek shelter in the Elf Song Tavern. It's close enough.
Aye, more than enough cutthroats there. Could be one of them would even know how to find those that attacked you.
I don't think that would be too hard. Just look for the guy with the mask. Great start. Visit Baldur's Gate, get beat up by thugs.
Drawn by a haunting voice, you come to the Elf Song Tavern. It is a small place, filled with a motley assortment of patrons and grisly trophies.
That guy
There,
from Monsters,
the
Inc.
haunting voice is all around you, and the patrons are silent as the song washes over them. One by one, they all seemed lost in its call.
Beautiful song, isn't it? I've heard her sing 100 times, and each time it still moves me.
Whoa, my god, she's well loaded, to say the least. It is beautiful, but where's it coming from?
It's the spirit of an elven woman. She haunts this tavern, singing once every couple of nights.
So, why does she sing then?
No one truly knows. Her spirit was here when I first bought this tavern. Some say she sings for a lost love, a soldier who died defending Baldur's Gate. They say she sings in the hope he will hear her voice and return home. Still, that's nothing but hearsay and tales. Welcome to the Elf Song Tavern. What can I get you?
Okay. What can I get you indeed? Well, I was hoping he could help me. I was kind of robbed on the streets by a band of thieves, and I'm looking to find them.
Sounds like members of that new thieves guild I've been hearing about. You're lucky to be alive. Word is they're responsible for the murder of 2 city watchmen and the disappearance of several thieves from the old guild.
Interesting. I'm going to get used to this game with subtitles I normally play without.
Yes. Look, I wouldn't cross blades with those thugs if I were you. Just stay clear of them unless you want to end up dead in an alley, alright?
Well, I don't have much choice. They kind of stole what I had, so...
Well, no one knows where their guild hall is. Still, if you're determined to find them, try the sewers.
Why the sewers?
I'll wager they've been using them to move around Baldur's Gate. It's probably what's been driving all those sewer rats up to the surface.
Okay, how do I get in there?
Well, there's a gate to the sewers in the cellar of this tavern. I locked it up a long time ago, before the Guild War began.
Can I use it?
Well, there's a problem with that. Actually, maybe we can help each other out.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, we've had to lock up the cellar because of the horde of rats that suddenly showed up down there. Clear them out for me, and I'll give you the key to the sewer gate. And a little gold to help you get back on your feet. What do you say?
I was hoping for a bit more than that, but it's a deal.
The door to the cellar's locked, so you'll need to get the key from Ethon over in the corner there. Ethon's one of our regulars. He usually fetches wine from the cellar for me, but he hasn't been able to go down there since the rats appeared.
Oh no, not rats!
Only this past week. If those thieves are using the sewers to move around Baldur's Gate, they may have driven the rats out.
Okie dokie then.
Luck be with you. And watch those rats. Some of them can be vicious when backed in a corner.
Oh, I'm sure they will be. I'm sure they will be. Alright, sorry for that exposition dump. As you'd expect from an RPG, there's a lot of talking at various points, but don't worry, it's not that often, I can assure you. So, looks like we got Ethon here with the giant exclamation mark above his head. Let's see what he has to say.
Welcome, friend. I saw you come in. Nasty bump on the head you've got there. Something I can do for you? I do. We locked the door to the cellar once the rats started swarming around down there. Did you need it for something?
No, I just like collecting keys. What a great pick. I need to get to the rat problem.
Are you sure it was the rat problem? Or are you thinking of hunting down those thieves that attacked you?
Well, maybe the thieves are rats.
I overheard your conversation with Aelith. Look, friend, you've met them once and escaped with your life.
What? You
Don't test your
overheard
luck
it. You were
twice.
right next to her. That's not overhearing. Most not we were whispering or anything. Well, I have to find them anyway, because they stole my money.
Well, if the thieves won't keep you from going down there, maybe the rats will.
Well, maybe I have a fear of rats. I'm not concerned about rats. Give me the key.
All right, then. I won't say I didn't warn you. Here's the key to the cellar door. Don't be too long, or else I'll have to come down and get you. Oh, and before you go, take this dagger. It's not much, but it might do you some good.
Oh, good. I'll be sure to use it. Now we got a rusty dagger and a cellar door key. Hooray! So let's check out our character. We got basic gear. No, you can probably see a shield icon next to each of those. That's basically the amount of defense or armor class. No magic at the moment. Really? Oh well, I guess we'll learn some magic later. Got some stats. What you'd expect from a D&D style game. You got different stats you can focus on. You got quests, and you do actually have a spell. Burning Hands. And this is the skill system of the game, where you can basically put your points into different things. May have to do some research on that. Oh, you can't really go wrong, I suppose. Alright, so anyway, let's see who else is in this bar. Got some kind of drunkard, waterman. we got someone over here. Bartley the shopkeeper.
Welcome, friend. If you're looking for a good blade or a sturdy shirt of chainmail, you've come to the right place. Our stock may be a bit low at the moment with the recent demand for weapons and armor, but a new shipment should be coming in soon.
Okay, what's causing the demand, buddy?
Well, I don't know the cause, friend, but the word is there's been some trouble between the thieves' guilds of late. No matter to me if the two groups kill each other. Never had much use for thieves myself. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, what do you got to stock, buddy?
We have many fine deals. What are you looking for?
You can probably see there's also a weight to keep an eye on.
Our shop carries the finest dwarven
Dude,
weapons,
Bartley,
brought here all the
you're
way
as
from the
talkative as that guy in Borderlands. You basically have to account for weight, and we'll be worrying about that quite a bit, really. Different weapons and stuff. Anything in red we can't use because it's not for our character. We may have to get that at some point later. Maybe. So you have to keep an eye on your weight at all times. This guy doesn't shut up. Well, we have no money anyway, but we can buy all kinds of cool stuff. We'll do that later. And we can sell things if we need to. What does this guy want?
What do you want? I got no coin to spare, so don't think your begging will make me part with a single copper.
I'm not a beggar or interested in your coins. I don't even know if you know anything about the thieves.
Oh, there's always been thieves in Baldur's Gate. This latest batch may be a bit more bloodthirsty than most, but they haven't crossed me yet. Still, I'd rather be able to part with my coins at the bar than keep them in my purse.
Why is that, junkie?
The bartender, Aelith, cut me off 2 nights ago. I keep coming back, hoping she'll change her mind, but she hasn't come around yet. And with the cellars locked, I can't slip down below to get a spare bottle to tide me over.
Do you really need any more,
Maybe
buddy?
you could.
You're pretty drunk already.
Yeah, if you could find some way to get that cellar door key from old Ethon, then head down to the cellars to get me a bottle, I'd make it worth your while.
Okay. I guess we better help him. Maybe he'll finally seek some help with one last drink. Alright, so I guess we should actually do some combat in this game. So let's do it. Let's open the door. Oh. But first, let's save the game. Exciting action. So I'm going to create a new save. Doesn't take very long, luckily. Look at that. Whoosh. Blue aura spreads out and the book lights up. So without further ado, let's go down to the cellar and finally do some fighting. Episode 1, the one where not much happens. For a bit. I guess I could consider this like a... I guess I could consider this part like the backstory, and maybe I should cut to part 2 for the actual action. Actually, I like that idea. Consider this the first part. Part 2, we'll get to some actual fighting. So, I'll be right back for part 2 of Baldur's Gate. Whoosh.